My name is Joshua, and I live with HIV, syphilis, and herpes. And no, I'm not ashamed of my status or my diagnosis. Because even though I made bad choices, I'm glad that I was able to take accountability and responsibility for the choices that I made. Being that my ex told me up front that he was HIV undetectable, so I didn't judge him because of the fact that I respected him for telling me. Then we talked for 2 months until we decided to get a hotel room together for 4 days, and when I seen him in person, because of the fact that I didn't see no signs, no sores, no bumps, no lesions, no anything, I then proceeded into having unprotected sex with this man. Which were the poor choices that I made. Ending up with dark spots and bumps from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I had sores in certain areas of my body. I had bumps and blotches on the inside of my mouth. My tongue was swollen, my glands were swollen, my tonsils were swollen. You can see the white meat in my hands. Around my private area, my private part and private area was swollen. I had a pussy discharge that smelled like a fishy seafood boil that's been sitting in the trash can for over a week, on top of having open greenish looking sores and open reddish looking sores that looked like they were boiling and pussy. And as I stated before, I had bumps all around my private area. So because of the fact that I couldn't hide the symptoms no more on my face and stuff like that when my dad seen it, I had no choice but to go to the clinic. Just to find out I had HIV, syphilis, herpes, trichomoniasis, and chlamydia. Just for my ex to block me with no remorse for my feelings whatsoever. And from that day in October of 2020 to this present day, I have not heard from or seen this man. So I'm here to tell y'all, STDs, STIs, they do not have a look. It's not going to have the same effect on everybody. Some people can walk around with an STD or an STI and you won't be able to tell, versus those people with a weaker immune system that might show symptoms quicker than a person with a stronger immune system. So this is why I'm making this video for you, whether you're a man, woman, straight, girl, bisexual, it does not matter who you are. Nobody is exempt from catching an STD or STI. And it's time to normalize getting tested and knowing your status and the person's status that you're either hooking up with, in a relationship with, or even married to.